It's not your time. You can tell I need to get out. What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. Hope everyone is well. Here's our first video today that is going to showcase a couple of techniques from the position which is known as the 100 kilo, which is basically an old school side control and a scarf mixed together. So we know that side control, of course, is right here, right? So the 100 kilo is actually to where you are resting somewhere between about their ribs. So you're kind of at their hips, but not so much a concentration on the upper part of the body. The control of the upper body comes from the underhook. So the way that we get into the 100 kilo is by a regular side control, which would be here, and then sitting out, and then adjusting, and then taking this arm and pulling up. Okay, so my butt is off of the ground. My butt is not resting. This is me resting. My butt is off the ground. And I have this here and I'm pulling it up, and I can bring my leg up here and hold. Okay, so this is the 100 kilo. Why is it called the 100 kilo? It's kind of an old school term, kind of describing Helio Gracie. I think he was 60 kilo or something like that. But they say that from his side control pressure, that he felt like 100 kilo, which is, I think, 220 pounds. So like double his weight or whatever. He was supposedly 105 pounds, which I think was bull. But anyway, so the pressure is similar to going diagonal, which we've done before in the past. We've also felt other pressures of coming this way and bringing the chest to the palm like this. But this is kind of old school wrestling meets jiu-jitsu. So I like this position. Now, you can also control by coming here, and by bringing your hand up and answering the phone, you're controlling this arm, but also they're feeling that weight, right? You feel it? Freaking crushing, yeah? Okay, like this, yeah? So again, coming from the side control position here, out, adjust, up, pull up, like this, okay? Okay, now our first technique from here, which will be actually a wrist lock. So what happens from this position, as this person is trying to get some type of stability or create some space, of course my elbow is on the ground, but it's kind of pinching towards me as well. So I lock his bottom part in, like his hip section in. He's automatically going to try and shrimp out and bring this arm up right here and come up like this. Super cooperative, okay? So what you're going to do is, and this could be done with gi or no gi. With gi, you're going to come over and grab your own lapel. See how I have his arm here? And I have my own lapel. Pressure is still down like this. And then I'm squeezing my elbow towards me to lock the arm in and holding it. I'm still holding this pressure. If he's moving around, he's dealing with my weight. From here, I'm going to grab the wrist, and you'll see it. You can't see it here, but you'll know when you're working on it. And you come here and twist. Boom. Okay, so again here, boom, side control pressure. He comes up, I grab my lapel, or just put my arm like this, or make a fist and flex, come like that, and then wrist lock. Okay, one more time from side control, here, out, adjust. I have the underhook, arm up, coming under, he comes up, grab lapel, arm down, squeeze, boom. Okay, wrist lock from 100 kilo. Okay, submission number 2 is a shoulder crank. It's gonna look like a neck crank, but it's actually a shoulder crank. It's pretty hardcore, and I'm gonna have to show you guys live with a body, but I was excited to show you guys it, so I'm gonna show you with the dummy anyway. You might not get the details in full because of the dummy, because his body may not go into the 100% correct position, and so I may have to manipulate it manually, but here goes. So from the 100 kilo position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this arm up as I bring my weight down. So I'm going into my elbow, bringing it up, and coming this way, like this, okay? This hand is going to come here my right knee, as I've turned him, as he turns his body, my right knee is gonna kick him in the back so that he stays on his side like that. If that makes any sense, right? This hand is going to grab the bottom of the gi by his butt, but at the very bottom to where I can drive my fist to the ground and hold him, okay? Now what that is gonna do is stop him from trying to shrimp and face you, and also from moving out, because all I gotta do is just keep locking in and following him. Okay, now from here, again, I have his arm this way, have the neck here. This arm is going to automatically come up and try to block my face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab at the elbow with this arm, push forward so that this arm can go, or this hand can go under the armpit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoot the arm way out. Shoulders here, this hand is still on the back here. I'm going to come up, walk, and weight down. And it's gonna drive the head over the shoulder. Now, so how is this a shoulder lock? This is what you're doing. I'm gonna walk it through as the victim. Victim is here, thrown on the side. Arm is through this arm and over with the hand coming through the armpit here. I scoop the opponent so that he comes and ends up like this. Okay, you guys see it? The shoulder is like almost behind the head. Your arm is coming like this. What you're doing is you're pushing forward, and then when you sprawl out and walk, the pressure comes and pushes the head, and the shoulder pressure is crazy. It's crazy, bro. Okay, right there. So again, if you notice, my shoulder is kind of behind my head. You see that? And that's where that, ooh, it's crazy. Again, it's gonna look more crazier or feel crazier when you do it with a live body or as far as the details, but try it with your partner and work on that. The other thing to do is to get the 100 kilo position down better is to go from side like this, boom, 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 boom. Do that for about a minute each side or so. Hope that helped. I'd like you guys to record yourselves doing both of the moves, broken down, very slow, and then in its entirety as you flow. Okay? Good training. Keep going. Don't stop. Love you guys. Miss you guys. Us.